How do you keep up with cybersecurity news? This is a very common interview question, and it's a question that if you ask a lot of people, almost everyone will tell you, create an account on X, or formerly known as Twitter, and follow a bunch of accounts. This is great advice, but is there a better way? Well, I think I've found an even better resource for keeping up with current cybersecurity news. Now, I do recommend to use X. Go ahead and follow my account at Elevate Cyber if you want to get started there, and you can just check my follow list and start building out your own if you are just getting started in this, because definitely X or Twitter is a great resource for keeping up with cybersecurity news. And this one, I wanted to give you an alternative or something realistically to use alongside of it. Let's jump into it. So I have on my screen a website called feedly.com. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that, just a very cool website that I wanted to draw your guys' attention to. So you can create an account on this completely for free, by the way. You can do everything I'm going to show you in this video for free. And once you do that, you can start following sources. So this works through RSS feeds. So essentially, when you first start out, they'll prompt you to create a folder. Now, I have a couple here that I created, one for cybersecurity news. These are general blog sites and things like that. And then another one for vendor security advisories. Now, setting this up is quite simple, actually. You just go here to follow sources, and you can just search up whatever you want. As long as it has like an RSS tag or whatever, you can add it. So one of my favorite sites for keeping up with vulnerabilities and things like that is a website called 0 Day Fans, made by the great guys over there at the Day Zero podcast. Check them out if you're interested. They have this blog site that they run. So shout out to them for sure. But I would find myself going to the site often and reading up on the latest and greatest exploits, and it's kind of more geared towards low level and things like that. So I pulled in that because it has like the RSS feed here that you see. So it's actually searchable here. So if I type 0 Day Fans, I can find it from the list here. I just click this and it'll add it, and it'll ask you, hey, what folder do you want this to add it to? I said add it to security news, and it can also prompt you if you want to create a new folder. So it's nice to have things organized to make it a little bit more manageable here as I have. But you could just go in and you can see, even off that, you can see recommended ones, like people that also follow this, follow some other ones. It'll say they also follow some of these. So you can kind of scroll through here and see if there's some other feeds that you might want to add to your list. And I'll just add one to show you. Let's see, we've got the Metasploit Rapid 7 cybersecurity blog. So I can say follow, and then I'll say, hey, do you want to add this to to security news or vendor security, or do you want to create a whole new folder for this? So if I click one existing one just to show you, then I'll add it in here, and now it pops up and it'll say, hey, there's 4 unread things in your feed here. And so I can take a look at them, and when I'm done, I can mark them as read. And then it will go down to the bottom and it'll just prompt me on, hey, these ones have new articles that you haven't read yet or whatever. So this is a great resource. You're pulling in, literally aggregating a bunch of different feeds in here. And there's also what are really cool, these vendor security advisories. So the way that you find these is you could actually, just to get started, you could say like security advisory. And you can see a bunch of different feeds here for security advisories. And actually, if I just press enter on this, what's even better is you can install one of these startup kits, these starter kits for security advisories. This one comes with 46 feeds for all of the big vendors out there. That's what I ended up doing. So it'll add a bunch of them for you. You can even click into here and see exactly which ones there are. You see I'm following all these because I'm actually using one of these starter kits. And that makes it super convenient, super easy. So now you can scroll through here every day. You can see each morning you can check this or whatever, see if there's any like super critical security advisories that went out from any of these vendors, even from like CISA has a feed as well. So you can see like the latest and greatest. And then you can have like some threat intelligence feeds and stuff as well. All this stuff, super handy for keeping up with the bleeding edge stuff as it comes out, which is really important if you're working in the field, especially to be on top of your game. This could be even a faster resource for finding this stuff than even Twitter would be. But I like to use both of them in parallel, as I said. But yeah, highly recommend you guys checking this out. Let me know if you guys use it down in the comments section below. And hey, if you want some extra guidance on this journey into cybersecurity, because it can be pretty tough to navigate in 2025, definitely want to arm yourself with a mentor. So check the link down in the description below to fill out a brief survey, and I will help get you on the path. See you in the next video.